Sing the whole thing on. Don't need to be fair to get along. As long as there's a jam, so peace will keep it going till dawn. Having the time of your life, can't describe the thrill of the night time. Well, don't let this go away. Tomorrow will be yesterday. My memories being made when you're having the time of, you're having the time of your memories being made when you're having the time of your. Yo, out here doing my thing. Every single day seems like I win. Every single day seems like they care. But I know if it all falls down, yo, they won't be there. When I had Nish, when I had Pish, when I had JSA, Ray J's one wish. Yeah, my name is Conrad. I'm a beatboxer, rapper, artist, performer. And I'm just gonna do some exercise with you that you can do at home to practice your beatboxing, improve your breathing, and some of these tips all relate to kind of singing as well, can help other skills. So we're going to learn some beats, and we're going to do some exercises. So first off, we're going to do some breathing. Breathing is good to warm up, but also this exercise helps you to improve your breathing skills for your singing, or just your breathing fitness. What we're going to do is we're going to breathe in for 4 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to hold our breath for 8 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to breathe out for 8 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what you want to do is when you're breathing out, you want your breath to be nice and fluid the whole time, and try and get it so that by the end of the 8 count, you're kind of calculating that you're going to finish by that 8 clicks that you're going to run out of air. So do this for me. So can you breathe in? 5, 6, 7, 8. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy. Okay, we're just warming up. So if you want, you can do that again, but you can play that again. But we're going to go on to the next one now. Okay, so this time what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in for 4 clicks. We're going to hold our breath for 8, but we're going to breathe out for 16. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did you make it? Did you get there? If not, that's actually good, because it means that you've got somewhere to go. You can improve, and once you've mastered that, you can add on different times and practice your fluid air to the end. And make sure you're not cheating. So if you breathe out or in at any of the other times, you're going to be taking snatch breaths, and that's not going to be helping the exercise. So you're going to need to start this video again. Okay, what we're going to do an exercise where we start adding some notes to that breathing exercise. But to get in there, we're just going to warm up our voices. So can you just do a light hum? And when you're doing your sound, your hum sound, feel the resonance from your chest. Really feel that, feel it in your cheeks and your face. Don't be afraid to sing it out, whether you're at home or you've got some people in the room, just sing it out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn that sound into an R sound. Can you go ah? And really use your diaphragm to support that. So as you're singing ah, you're supporting yourself from your diaphragm. Okay, so you're using as you're breathing out, your belly should actually be out. Do not hold it in. You're using this as support. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do the same exercise again, but as you breathe out, you're going to do an R. You're going to go ah. So you're going to hear yourself how far you get. This is going to improve your breathing. It's going to improve your breathing for your singing, which relates to your beatboxing. This is all a warm up, but it also helps you to improve. So we're going to breathe in for 4, we're going to hold for 8, and then you're going to do an R sound for 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you may find that it actually feels a bit easier doing with the R sound. It feels more natural to do that, and also you should be, if you've done the other exercises, you should be a bit warm now. What we're going to do now is we're going to do it again, but this time what you're going to do is you're going to hold your breath for 8 and you're going to breathe out for 16 on the R sound. 5, 6, 7, 8. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now if you keep doing that exercise, your breath and tone is going to become more pure and you're going to be able to hold the notes cleaner and longer. We're going to do one more time, and this time we're going to hold for 16, out for 16. 5, 6, 7, 8. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yo, I hope you got there. And if you want to do this exercise again, you can just play it again and you can kind of experiment with more time signatures. You can go from 16 to 24. Oh, you can go from 16 to 24 and keep it going. So you practice holding your breath for your lungs and also your diaphragm, and then you can practice how long you can sing your different notes. Okay, next for our warm up, we're going to do a chew, a big chew. So kind of want to do a big, as big as you can. Open your eyes wide. So chew. We're now going to massage our cheeks and our jaws to do a chew. We're going to stop now. We're going to massage underneath our tongue here. We're going to give it a massage. We're kind of warming up our faces, the cavities. So we're going to have nice resonance, but also we're going to move our faces and sing and beatbox very nice and clear. We're going to go ya 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 ya. We're going to go ya 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 ya. Okay, I want you to go. Okay. Now your turn. Your turn. Great. Okay. Okay, this is a favorite of mine. We're gonna do a yawn to warm up the back of our mouth and our throat and our voice. So everyone go. Oh. Your turn. Okay, let's do it again. Really lower the back of your tongue and your mouth. Okay, and if you want, you can reverse it as well, so you can go, and you can find it says I had a little gap there and a crack. You can practice to make it as smooth as possible. These are great warming up techniques. Also help your mouth. And a little trick: if you're running late to a gig or to a show, you can actually do the yawn without doing the sound. And it actually does help you to warm up a bit as well. Top tip there. So we're going to learn the 3 foundation beatbox sounds. So we're going to learn the 3 sounds. So we're going to start off with your kick drum sound. Now the kick drum is the part on the drum kit where you step on the floor and it hits against that big drum, okay? But before we start learning the sounds, we're gonna do a warm up. I want you to repeat after me. Can you say boom? Boom. T. T. Cla. Cla. Okay. Boom, T, cla. There are 3 vowels that we're going to play around with. Repeat after me. Boom, T, cla. Boom, T, cla. Okay, we're going to break it down. We're going to take the vowels off of those sounds. Boom, T, cla. We're going to take off the the E, and the A. Boom, T, E, cla, A. And we're going to be left with boom, T, cla. Okay, we're going to start off with the kick drum sound, the boom sound. So boom, we're going to take off the and we're going to be left with just the sound. So can you just repeat after me? Can you go? Now, if you find that you're not getting the right amount of resonance in your lips to make the sound, you might want to do a mini raspberry at the same time as you do the sound. So that's a raspberry. So you might want to practice, and you're going to add that to the start of the sound. That's our kick drum sound. That's our first foundation beatbox sound. Okay, so we've got a kick drum sound. Our next sound we're going to do is a hi-hat sound. We said boom, T, cla. We're going to move on to the T sound. We're going to take off the E, and we're going to be left with just the T sound. This is the cymbal, the hi-hat sound of the drum kit. So can you repeat after me? Can you go? And you can experiment with a hi-hat. You can listen to songs, listen out for the hi-hats. Listening is a big part of learning and music. So listen to songs and think, is that a hi-hat sound? You can try and copy the sounds. Okay, but that is our hi-hat sound. Okay, the next sound is our snare sounds. We said boom, T, cla. It's the cla sound. So we're gonna take off the A, and we're just gonna go. Now you may find already that your snare sound sounds a bit like a, or a, and that's all okay, because all snares are welcome. Okay. Yeah, that's your snare sounds. You might want to practice it to find your sweet spot. I still remember the way that my first snare sounded. It was like a, and then now it's kind of progressed to a sound. I can use both of those sounds. So practice your snare sounds, and it will improve and get tighter over time. Okay, you've got all of your 3 foundation fundamental beatbox sounds. Now we're going to put them all together. So we've got the boom, T, cla. Okay, so we're going to do some chord response using those sounds. So can you go? Okay, great. So you can create your own of those, or you can rewind back and try and master those sounds. It's always good to get past just freestyling. Freestyling is fun. We should always do that. But it's good to think about a beat and know what you're about to do to execute your sound, because then you have a lot more control. So what we're going to do now is we're going to learn the hallowed Beatbox Academy Foundation beat. Okay, we're gonna do a call and response of this pattern. I want you to repeat after me. Can you go boom T boom cla, 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 boom T boom cla. Okay, now we're going to put the beat on. So we're going to turn boom T boom cla into Okay, let's slow it down. So, because what's really hard is doing the first part of the beat, and then you go back to the kick drum. Yeah, you don't naturally want to do that at first, but it becomes natural. So let's slow it down. So can you go? And you can put a swing on it. Okay, that's part one. Now we're going to go to part two now. So can you go? Here's me doing my fingers like I play drums. I don't play the drums. Okay, we're going to put the two parts together now. So So now you've got the foundation beat. Practice it each day with your breakfast, and you'll get better and improve, and you can start jamming and doing some other beats. Okay, so now you've mastered the foundation beat. What we need to do is we're going to do an exercise to practice making up beats, our improvisation skills, and our timing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, and then in the next break, the same length for the foundation beat, we're going to improvise. So we're going to improvise the second part. So I'm going to do the foundation beat, which we can do together, and in the gap you're going to improvise. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and you can play this video back and improvise, or you can practice on your own, putting those two things together. So we're going to do an activity now. What we need to do is we're going to do an activity around the word home. Okay, I want you to write down all the different things that home means to you. So home could mean the house where you live. It could be places where you feel at home, like a grandparent's house. It could be your old home. It could be your old country where you came from. It could be the things that make it feel like home. So maybe for you, the old saying, anywhere I lay my hat is home. So maybe it's kind of like wherever I go is my home. For me, wherever my loop station is, that's my home. My loop station and my guitar, I can just call that a home. Or wherever my girlfriend is, that's home. Wherever my dog is, that's home. Or maybe you have, you know, a split place, an exact place that's home, and list all the different things to do with home. Now that could be all the emotions. That could be all of the items in there. Okay, first off, you're going to do a list, okay, of all those different things that's to do with home. I want to give you 5 minutes to do that. So you've got 5 minutes to write down all the lists. You can do it on your own, or you can work with someone else. It's up to you. Okay, so we've got a list of all the different things to do with home: teddy bear, chocolate, baked beans, microphones, whatever it is to you, your DVD collection, Christmases, your aunties used to come around, all those things. So what you're going to do now is you're going to start putting together these words to create some verses. Okay, so you're going to put the words together. So maybe you have a couple of words and you're going to start piecing them together. Okay, I think I'm on home. I think studio, music, friends come around. Around strangers, family, good times. Good times. Memories. Okay. Okay, so you've got your list home, all the different things. Maybe you've got a list of items and stuff like that. So I just did a quick list here. So home, I think about my studio, back at home, making music, staying up all night with friends, coming round, strangers, family, good times, and memories. Okay, so you can do this. I use a loop station when I'm working and beatboxing. If you've got a loop station music, you don't need it to start writing lyrics. So we used to stay up all night. So for my first line, for example, I might put, we stay up all night, so we used to stay up in the studio all night. So we used to do it to the early morn. Okay, so we used to do that right from the daylight would be coming up. You know, it used to be breakfast time. So we stayed up all night. So studio, these are all different things. So we're going to want to use different things to. What we want to do is to put things together. Or you can rhyme some of the words that you have. Could be different lists. Like, you know, if I think about my microphone or my dog, you know, in my house, you know, posters up in my room, my brother, you know, Christmases, lots of different things. Anyway, so we used to do, this is my first one, we used to stay up all night and listen to music. So we used to do it early morn, we put on our favourite songs. We used to do it to the early morning, put on our favourite song. And you know, we just put on anything because people would just put on anything, whatever they brought. My friend Junior would bring down some random rap albums and all sorts of things. So put on our favourite songs and sing the whole thing wrong. And this kind of brings up the idea of just mates, right? Just mates putting stuff together and sing the whole thing wrong because it's not so serious. It's just a laugh. Whole thing wrong. So we used to do it to early morn, put on our favourite song and sing the whole thing wrong. Sing the whole thing wrong. Do it to the early morn, put on our favourite song and sing the whole thing wrong. So this idea of strangers, right? Anyone could come round. People used to bring. Sometimes people wouldn't bring friends round to my house. They would turn up before my friend did. I'd be like, who are you? And they'd be like, oh, Jordan's mate. And I'd be like, okay, come in. So we sit down and put on our favourite songs and sing the whole thing wrong. So don't need to be fam to get along, because it can be anyone can come, friends can come, and we can just jam. So don't need to be fam to get along. Don't need to be fam to get along. As long as there's a don't need to be fam to get along. There's fam to get along. As long as there's music. So as long as there's fam, a jam, as long as there's a jam, some peeps, some people there. As long as there's a jam, some peeps. As long as there's a jam, some peeps. We'll keep it going around with morn. We'll keep it going till dawn. Yeah, so this is for playing with, it's quite a classic kind of element of morn, dawn, all night, all morning. We'll keep it going till dawn. Now you're going to use your all the different words that you've got from home to put this together. My home, I think a lot about my studio growing up that I built in my garden. So we used to do it till early morning, put on our favourite songs and sing the whole thing wrong. Don't need to be found to get along, as long as the jams and peeps will keep it going to dawn. So I what you want to do now, if you've got a loop station, or you might have an instrument or something you have, is or a friend, what you might want to do is use your loop station or computer, or you could use your DAW software, anything like that, to create a backing, and then try your lyrics on it. So I want a kind of like a fun back in the day kind of vibe, melancholy, fun, but also kind of maybe brings back those memories. So I'm just going to put a beat down. Okay. Well, I'm going to double up the kick drum to give it a bit of bass. I'm thinking of a bass line now. Let's try the lyrics out now. We used to do it till the early morning, put out our favorite song and sing the whole thing wrong. Don't need to be friends to get along, as long as there's a jam, some peace, we'll keep it going till dawn. We'll keep it going till dawn. We'll keep We'll keep it going till dawn. And this could also be a rap or sing or a spoken word. We used to do it to the early morn. Put on our favourite songs and sing the whole thing wrong. Don't need to be found to get along. As long as there's a jazz and peace, we'll keep it going to dawn. So this is an exercise. So what we need to do now is I want you to write another another 3 stanzas on top of this. So you've got some bars, some lyrics, and if you've got a loop station, you might want to build around a track around that. Or you might want to just write some lyrics, and maybe if you play an instrument or jam with someone else, you can do that. Okay, so there's a little activity for you to give it a go, and a kind of a little behind the scenes way of how I kind of write songs and put things together. Yo, thank you for taking part of the workshop. If you've got a microphone at home, practice some of your sounds in the mic, practice the breathing exercises, the singing exercises. Hopefully I'll see you in the real world soon to do a workshop. If not, hopefully you enjoy these. I'm Conrad. Check me out on social media at Rhodium on Instagram, RODIUM, or my Twitter, Rhodium Records. Follow my stuff. Check me out on Apple Music, SoundCloud, and Spotify. And I'll see you next time. Peace. Yellow teeth.
To donate, visit www.theoldcourts.com/donate. All donations mean the world to us, no matter how small. Donations will be used to help us continue our work in arts and culture, and also to offer support to artists and community groups in this extremely difficult time.